Good evening. Happy Friday, everybody. Whew, it is warm here in mid Wales. Bit of a contrast after this week where I've been going, oh, it's a bit cold. It is warm. Yes. Anyway, hope you're well. I haven't got a massive plan for tonight. I did start trying to make a little mini album yesterday after the live. Just kind of like got the better of me. Not got the better, sorry. The urge got the better of me. So, oh, fantastic, Anne. Good to hear. Good to hear. Lovely to hear. Hi, everybody. Lovely to see you. Okay, so I don't want to be too long, but I thought I'd do a bit more to it. I'll show you what I've done already. And it is warm. It is warm. Wowzers. Actually, I'll tell you something else. I'll show you something that I got onto my desk today. An order came, and I got some new re-inkers, which was good because I needed those. Then realised I forgot to order Berry Burst. Never mind. Oh, I hate it when the adhesive gets stuck to paper. That's really frustrating. Oh well. Okay, let's just show you what's on my desk. Desk view, there it is. Okay, let's switch the light off. And yeah, so I started making this little albumy thing. This is just this measures 5 by 5. I thought let's try and do one so that I can use a whole sheet of cards DSP to cover it, and I've managed just about to do it. It's really tight on, really tight on the edge, but I managed to do it. So I will give you the measurement for how I did that in a second. Anyway, let me show you what arrived on my desk today. This is the, what's it called? The Luster Speciality paper. And I like the look of it, and I'm wondering if I can have a play with this with water and get an interesting watery effect. It'll be interesting to see how it reacts. So the only thing is, it's only available in the new in colours. So we've got Wild Wheat, Pebble Path, what's that? Moody Mauve, Copper Clay, and Boho Blue. So it'll be interesting to see how they react just being stamped on in water. They do have a beautiful luster to them. I imagine they will punch fantastically well, because I do find that paper that like this sort of texture does punch very, very well. It's very crisp. So anyway, I'm be interested to try that next week. I won't be doing that. Won't be doing that tonight. I will be using the board as a fan though. Oh my goodness, that makes a great fan. And I'm going to take my outer layer off now that you've I've said hello to you. I don't need to have it on anymore. Right, there we go. Yeah, so I'll tell you how I made this, and then I haven't quite decided what to do with the inside of it. But you guys can help me. I think I'm planning to maybe craft for the next half an hour or so. Not too late. Okay, so this, as I said, measures 5 inches by 5 inches. That's what I cut the cardboard, the thick cardboard to. It's like grey, this sort of grey board that came from packaging. So this measures 5 inches by 5 inches. And then the inner piece of card measures 1 inch. So obviously we've got 5 plus 1 plus 5, which makes 11. But when you stick the card to the paper, you need to leave a bit of a gap and score it. But be careful when you do that score. I've already broken it a little bit there, but hopefully you won't notice it too much. And then that leaves just under ½ an inch to do your folding over, your paper folding over, which I just about managed to do yesterday. So with something like this, where I've already completely lined the inside, I'm not planning to put pages in here, but I'm planning to create maybe 2 folio, like flip outs from here from each side, and then when it closes, you know, it'll be thick. So I've kind of got, you know, obviously if that's an inch wide, I've got just under ½ inch and ½ inch thickness to play with on here. That is the plan. Found a bug. Ugh. Right. Hello. My question was measurement. Yeah, I knew somebody would be asking me, Mary. Anyway, let me say hello to everybody on the live, and those welcome if you're watching the replay. Great to hear your news, Anne. Glad you're back home. Please be gentle with yourself as you heal. Hi, Melissa, Mary, Barb, Bev, Judy. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Cindy. Making a 60th anniversary card for a friend. Awesome. Hi, Julie Bennett. Hi, Linda, Bev. Oh, Cindy, we want to see your card. Haha. Yes, can you send me a photograph, Cindy? I might be able to show it on here. Hello, Susan. Hello, Sandy. Blah, 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 blah. I think I've not said hello to you. Christine. It's 11:20. I know it is. I'm sweaty. A little bit sweaty. I'm a little bit sweaty also because Miss Jenny Burrell, I've just been finishing your present. So my lovely friend Jenny was 40 last week. Can we all wish her a lovely happy birthday, please? Oh, she's going to hate me for this. Anyway, we're going to be going to see her tomorrow, and I managed to finish her present today, which is a crocheted blanket. So I'm very excited. She does know that she actually very kindly reminded me that I said I was going to make it for her a few weeks ago. So I've been working on it, and it's rather thick. So I've had to finish it off outside because outside was cooler. Yes. So there we go. Flippity flaps. Thanks, Mary. I used to make keepsake boxes just like this. I just made a box to fit inside. I know, but hopefully, well, actually, it's the weather forecast is rain and thunder and showers and stuff tomorrow. So we're hoping that it's going to cool down sufficiently to do that. Right. Let me have a look and see what cardstock I might be able to use for this. Ooh, I do seem to have a nice amount of Night of Navy. I think it would be nice to do these in Night of Navy. But before I do it, I just want to do a little bit of sketching out of what... I need to have a plan, basically. So, I could do one of them a bit like an explosion box. What do you all think to that? If I do... if I do it... If I do the outers at... So just my brain, got to work my brain. Alright, so if I do my outer... I'm going to use my little grid paper here just to plan it a little bit. So if I do my outer boxes, I'm going to use the grid... I don't know what, let me flip the grid paper over just to do the plan, because you can't see that, it's too small. Right, so let's start from there. Oh no, am I going to start from there? No, I'm just going to start sketching. Sorry, I'm just going to... Each square represents 4 inches. That's the way I'm going to do it. So 4 inches. And then I want ½ an inch. 1, 2, 3, half there. ½ an inch folding over. So that'll be that one. Then the one inside, shall we do that at 3½? 1, 2, 3½. That's 3½. and then do, so rather than 1/2 inch, we'll go a bit smaller than that. So what would that be? 3/8. 3/8. Okay, right. Sorry, I'm thinking and talking and calculating all at the same time. Oh, Anne's got a big birthday, 65. Cool. Right, I'm going to cut this down to 4. Oh, actually, let me cut 2 lots down, because I'm going to need 2 lots for this. So maybe tonight I'll just do one side, and then maybe next week I'll do the next side. So I'm going to just make a pop-up, well, no, not pop-up, explosion style inner, I think, to this. So if everyone's, I'll rephrase it. If some of you are wondering what is the point of these kind of albums, they're like a really fancy photograph album, really. And you can make them as fancy or as non-fancy as you want. I think they make great stash busting, because you end up using a lot of like DSP sometimes for these. Okay, so I'm going to score at 4. Score at 4, score at 1/2, and then cut at 5. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to cut that other lot. Oh well. Score at 4, score at 4.5, cut at 5. What did I cut that for? And then I definitely need one piece at 4x4. So basically those are going to get stuck onto there, and so forth. Right, so that's that lot. Then I need to cut myself another piece. Do that 3.5. So score at 3.5. Right, so we need less than 1/2 inch. So I'm going to score at 7/8 and then cut at 4.25. Okay, that will be a spare piece for later. So cut this down to 3.5. Hi Vicky, good morning. Oh, hi Lisa, but where's Lisa going? Oh, bye Sandy. It's Sandy that's going. Ooh, she's having a massage. Oh, lovely. Well, it was actually Jenny's birthday last weekend, but Jenny doesn't live near me. So we're going to go and see her tomorrow. Score at, what did I just say? Three and 7/8. See, I only did it a few minutes ago and I've already forgotten what I said. Right, we need another one of those. 3.5. It's because I was reading comments. Ew, what was in that, Gloria? That sounds yum. Is it basically vegetarian? Or vegan, rather. I've had a Buddha bowl before. It's basically like a really cool plate of salad. Is that the bit that I need for the inner? Yeah, I need that later. Actually, I had it with Janice. When Janice came down to visit, we went to this garden centre place, and that's where I had my Buddha bowl. Right, and then shall we do like a little mini one to go inside? What does this measure? 4. I've done 3.5. 4, 3.5. Could do one at 3, couldn't I? We'll just have one that folds out. What do you think? Score at 3, and then 1/4 of an inch. Then cut at 3.5. See if I've got enough card here to do that again. 3, 3.25, cut at 3.5. Okay. I'll just cut that at 3. 3 and 3. It'll be worth this, honestly. Stick with me. It had lettuce, cheese, pickles, and Thousand Island dressings, 1 beef patty, but not on a sesame. Oh, so there was beef in it. Okay. But no. Oh, okay. So we. Now, what do we call those here in the UK? When you have like a burger, but you don't have the bread with it. Actually, that's something that Jenny and I enjoy when we go out. It's a way of cutting out the carbs or the gluten. Either one. Right, definitely need to cut an inner to that one. 3 by 3. And then do I need to cut a 3.5? I think I do. 3.5. Right, 3.5. Ooh, that's starting to get a bit rough. Right, now I need to do a whole heap of scoring, not scoring, burnishing. What? Get my burn folder. What am I making? I was texting with Mary. Well, if you were texting with me, oh, did I just do that in the wrong place? What did I do that for? If you're texting with Mary, Cindy, you can ask Cindy, Mary. I'm doing the inner for, I don't know why I just did that. That looks awful. I might have to do that one again. I'm making an album, a folio album, Miss Cindy. I'm just going to do complete one of the sides because, to be honest, I'm melting in here. I'm melting. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. What are you making, Ruth? Says Vicky. Oh, you're all at it now. Right, I'll show you. So for those of you who joined late, I made this last night and I want to make an inner explosion section for this folio album. We've had a terrible heat wave in Chatham, Ontario. Oh. Oh, did I already cut a piece? Oh, I already cut one of those. Oh well. Thank you, Teacher Ruth. You're welcome, Miss Cindy. Who's Ooth? Oh, has Vicky been doing typos? Alright, so let's get this stuck together. Oh, and you said that we've just had the 3 hottest days on Earth since they started keeping... Oh, what? On Earth all around the world? That's interesting. Okay, so that's one layer. Might pop a magnet on one of those. Put it that way, I think. Right. That was the one that I cocked up. I don't like that. This one. It's weird how I kind of revert to do it using inches when I make these. It's possibly because I find the maths a little bit easier. Not that I always find the maths on inches are easier, but just I think it's probably the sizing increments I find a bit easier. Hi Pamela, hi Carolee. You enjoying the summer holidays, Carolee? Oh, Carolee, have you done the shabby chic class? I've got one coming up next week. Actually, I'm not just telling Carolee, I just said I know Carolee can't always make my weekday classes because she's a teacher. Sorry, so I'm not singling her out. I love you all. Yeah, I've got a class next week. Tuesday. No, it's not next week. It's the week after. What am I talking about? Or is it next Tuesday? I don't know. Let me look at my diary. Tuesday's the 11th. No, maybe I mean the 18th. No, it's the Tuesday after. Right. So that's going to go in there. Right, this is the one that I need to cut another version of this. So that's that, and that. And then, ooh, oh, that's fortunate. Right. Three. got it then. Hi, Linda. It's the 18th, Tuesday the 18th, at 7 p.m. my time. So what are you guys all doing to stay cool? Are you eating lots of ice cream? We had this ice cream conversation last night, didn't we? About different flavours and what toppings you like. Well, we were talking about alcoholic toppings. We didn't talk about toppings. As in, you know, do you like nuts or crushed? We sometimes do crushed up chocolate biscuits. I think when you have children, you're just like, oh, something quick. Crush up a biscuit. Crushed up biscuits, fruit. What else? Hi, KB. All right. Okay, I think we're done with the structural part. Now I need to decide what DSP is going to go on these. So these are going to get stuck inside each other like so. So I'm thinking it would be nice to have a magnet as like the final closure, like that point there. Just need to find my magnets. I've had a good summer break so far. Been busy with that and watching your sweet granddaughter. Oh yes, I forgot you had a new granddaughter. They were out of salted caramel, Pamela? How dare they? Oh, Lynn's making proper I thought you said, I misread. I thought you said making proper buttons. Making paper buttons. Ooh. Sounds fun. Right, I need some tearable tape. Pineapple sorbet. Ooh. Is that homemade, Linda? Has someone in your house been making sorbet? Okay, so whenever you want to attach a magnet, basically you attach it with some tape and then you pop the second one over the top just to make sure you get the right side. Then you put another piece of tape down, pop the magnet on top. Try and remove your finger. Oh, I want it more in the middle though. Okay. Try and move your finger from it. There we go. And then you need to line up how you want this to be. As boxy as possible, really. Right. Right, and then push. And give that a good push down. Right, so that's that one. Does anyone make junk journals? I do occasionally, Lynn. Yeah. Have you been making them? Oh yeah, you like your mixed media, don't you? Bit of the old Tim. It's easier to do it that way. Yep. Once it gets hot here, the AC is not turned off, except when Dave records the news. They can hear the fan blowing over the air, so it's off for a few minutes. Aha! You could send some whoops to New Zealand. Ruth, were you the one that made the post-it note covers? Ooh, Lisa, I'm not sure. I have done, but I haven't done it recently. Were they in the Artful Stampin space? I'm sure somebody did some in Artful Stampin space that wasn't me, but they were very pretty. Now one lady's asked her to make 50. Oh boy. There we go. It's what happens when you're good at something. Oh dear. Right, let's talk paper now. So I do have a few sheets of this stuff left. I think I'll keep that for decorating. Oh, now that came from something else, but that does match. That I'm going to keep again for cutting bits out. Yeah, that does match. I haven't got a lot of it, so I think that will have to be for some of those inner pieces there. And that's what I like about Stampin' Up products, is that because they have their own colour palette, it means that sometimes you do find papers from other collections that work really well together. So these measured 3 inches. So if I cut these to 2 3/4, how much have I got? Oh yeah, that should be enough. Oh, baby bugs now coming. Come on, off you go. Right, so 2 3/4. Here we come. Maybe those aren't bugs, they're just bits of fluff. I know what, I think I need to clean out my track. There we go. Hi Valerie. What is being made? Ah, hello. Oh, Linda's on the crochet as well. Good, good. Oh, now have I got... Ooh, just. So I've actually got 8 sides to cover, haven't I? I've got 6 here. Okay, that's fine, because then we can go for something else. That one. So 8 sides I need to cover. So actually I might just use a little bit of that, because I know it's a different pattern, but it's all blue. Right, I'm just going to get this stuck down, because I can feel myself, if I get a little bit tired and I'm going to finish this video, I think as long as I complete sections of it bit by bit, then I'll feel like I've accomplished something. Who else crafts in kind of like sections? Does that make sense? Or you know, when you're crafting a big project, it's like you have to break it up into bits, don't you? Because otherwise it can feel overwhelming. Like any task is like that. I find that with tidying up, you need to just kind of go, right, I'm just doing that section today. And then it feels like you've accomplished something. Yes, a folio. Oh, that's exciting. Cheryl's granddaughter got engaged. Oh, lovely. Now, if you were being really particular, you might cut a little slither to stick in the spine area, but oh no, that'd be a lot of work. Come on, glue. Sorry, the measurements for the GSP is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 to fit inside these 3-inch. These are 3-inch cubes, not cubes. You know what I mean, squares. Are you crafting along, Miss Mary? Or are you writing notes? Oh, I tell you what, Susan's Astro's a good note writer. But anyone who's writing notes, that's great. I might ask you for them afterwards. Because if this is a successful little album, I still have plans to create a tutorial, and I've got all my notes are in a file, in a drawer rather. All my notes. I just haven't had a chance to kind of work on it for a few months. Well, it feels like months, but it is months. Oh, 2 bugs. Hello. Right, where are you? You can fly off. Just watching, says Mary. Okay. Are you at work, Mary? Oh, today. So for those of you who are not in the UK, we have a national health service called the NHS for short. And it is the NHS's 75th anniversary today. And to celebrate, my local midwife-led unit, I've just realised something I should have done before I stuck these pieces down. I should have cut these off here to make it look a bit more to sit better. The local area various midwifery units have been invited people to come and celebrate, and so I popped up to my local birthing centre, which is not far from where I live, just to celebrate with them. And they had cake and tea and stuff, and it was nice to go and I'm going to cut this. This has got to go on the inside, hasn't it? That one there. Cut that to, and let's say 2 3/4. Yeah, it's nice to go and see some midwives who I've known for a very long time. I got to meet the interim head of midwifery for our North Wales area, actually. She spans quite a wide area, and had a lovely, I'd not met her before, she'd not met me before. Had a really interesting chat about breastfeeding and mother-led birthing, all that sort of stuff. Very, very interesting. Yeah, got to just sort of catch up, which was nice. All right, so done that inner one. So that's going to sit inside there. Now, I don't feel like I need to put DSP in that section. I quite like the idea of having that blue frame there, because, you know, the Night of Navy is a lovely colour, and so I don't necessarily feel, because I've deliberately chosen this colour, I don't necessarily feel like I have to cover it up. But I think it would be nice to go for something of a contrast, say with the blue that's showing there. So I'm thinking maybe something like that would be nice. So, but that's got a little bit of the blue in it. So this, oh dear, just dropped it on the floor. So this panel measured 3.5. So I'm going to cut this at 3.25. I think I'll have to cut 2 lots, won't I? Because I'm not going to get 3 out of there. I just dropped what I made on the floor. Right. I still have lots of that. Oh, have I just cut that wrong? Oh, I cut that one wrong. What's going on? All right, my brain's not working. What's going on here? 3.25. I cut that at 3.5. Yes, it is. It's basically an explosion box without the lids. You're quite right. Yes, did you spot me at the back of the photograph, Cindy? Yes, so the lady who shared that photograph, I've known her a number of years. I remember when she was thinking about becoming a midwife, and she wrote to the breastfeeding group that I'm involved in running, and breastfeeding support group rather, and she asked if she could come and just like observe, just sort of take stuff in, listen to women's stories, I guess, and just help make tea, and so that she could on her her application say that she'd done some stuff with us. And she was there today, and it was just so lovely to see her. She's been midwife for a number of years now, and she's actually involved in training new midwives, and those that come on their placements. So I found that really quite moving, that she now is going on and doing such great stuff. So what am I doing? We're done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the other person who I saw today, who I'd not seen for a long time, was a mum that had come to the group a number of years ago, actually 9 years ago, because her older son is 9 now. And she has just finished. She's just said, I've just sent off my paperwork, and she's just qualified as a midwife. So we have a wonderful local team here in Welshpool, and we were talking about actually home birth rates in our county, because we're quite a rural county, so we end up having a lot of home births, which you know, the midwives are really used to it, you know, and very used to kind of low tech and mother-led birthing, and we're really quite proud of it. So yeah. And this person who's sort of quite high up in midwifery was asking whether or not she felt that, asking me if I felt that the peer support groups make a difference to people's breastfeeding journey. And I said, well, ask those who, you know, who come. And my friend was there, and she interjected and sort of said, oh yes, for sure, because I was only planning to breastfeed for 6 months, but my child is, you know, 8 months now, and I'm not planning to give up soon. And then both these ladies who have now trained to be midwives, they said, oh yeah, we wouldn't have breastfed for as long if we hadn't gone to a group. So, which was really great to hear, because I was also trying to secure some more funding for more people to be trained. So oh yeah, Lisa, well, now that was another issue that we're trying to push for, more midwives to be trained to do the snips, the tongue tie snips, because if the baby's tongue ties are snipped early on, it can ease with the breastfeeding. And also, if you've got a good consultant or somebody who's trained, they can help retrain the baby to use their mouths properly and all that kind of thing, and it can really help with the breastfeeding experience. So if anyone, I would say, if anyone thinks a baby is tongue tied, go, and if you can afford it, go pay private and go and have it sorted as soon as you can, really. Linda noticed my oops. Hi, Glenna. Yeah, and I was kind of reminiscing about the group, and in 2 years' time it'll be about 20 years since we set it up. I was thinking, oh, we need to have a great big celebration, because it's been pretty cool. Okay, right, so that's box number 2. So I'm going to stick that one in that one. I'm not going to do it just yet, but so I'm just going to figure out where my there. My magnet is up there, so that's okay. That's doing well. Just going to get my scissors. Like I said, I forgot to do the snips. So I do recommend that before you stick these panels on the back, it's best to actually taper the edges a little bit. I forgot to do that. So I'm just trying to get in there under the glue and cut some of those bits off to make it less bulky. But yeah, so just remember, if you can, just to cut those pieces off. See if I can do that now, actually. Obviously didn't glue that one as right to the edge, so I can get in there and cut those off. Right, so we've got that colour. So this is quite nice because we've got a bit of a progression going from the blue, then mixed. So we could go pink or green. So we've got that pink. I find that Evening Evergreen a bit dark against that blue, so I'm not keen on using that side. Got the soft succulent side. Right, pink or green, everybody? What do you think for the next layer? Hi, Bev. They said they wouldn't snip the baby. Oh, till baby was 6 weeks old. Oh, Lisa. Oh, okay. You need to get all the mums back that you have helped. Yeah, well, I think it would take a few months just to kind of put the word out there and try and get everyone to come back, or come for a party or whatever. It would be so cool. So cool. Mary says green, Anne says pink. Ooh, oh, oh, here we go. Green, green, pink, green, pink, green, pink. Right, I'm done. I've got a count on my hands. Green, pink, green, pink, green, pink, succulent, green, pink, pink. Oh, it's equal. We could do pink. I know what we could do. Pink on the inside and then green on the outside. Could do that. Right, so 3 3/4. I'm just going to cut up to there and then cut a section off because I don't know what else I'm going to use this paper for, so I don't want to cut a whole section. Oh, this is not necessarily for a baby. No, it's not a baby album. Oh, well, I wasn't planning it on being a baby album. It could be. Oh, green says Jenny. Right, 1, 2, 3. Just dropped something. Oh, there we are. Right. Okay. So because these have got a specific direction, I'm going to make sure that these are all kind of facing outwards. Ooh, Lynn, are you still here? What are you making your buttons for? Paper buttons. A particular project, or just for the fun of making them. Ooh, I've just been filming March and April's thank you videos. I know I'm a bit behind. So for those of you who don't know, whenever someone super chats me or attends a class or is a customer of mine or is in my team, for that month I film an exclusive video for that group of people. And so I'm afraid I did get a little bit behind. But I managed to film 2 this week. So I just need to go and get those emails out with the link. Just a reminder, clearance rack has been updated. The Scotty Dog Punch is now £4.50. It's a cute one. Actually, the stamp set is reduced as well. So, oh, I like the blue DSP on the other side. Yes, it is nice. Oh, I've still got quite a bit left. So remember, we've still got the other side of this album to do. So don't worry if you've got some that you like the look of that I haven't used yet. That is why I bought 2 packs. Wise. I think whenever you do come across a paper that you really like with Stampin' Up, it is worth stocking up. Definitely. Okay. So I know this has been a little bit monotonous for you guys to watch me do. But as I said, that's why I titled the video Slow Crafting, because sometimes it is good for people to realise the amount of work that goes into these types of things. That, you know, I'm quite an experienced crafter, so I'm not really, you know, like hesitating too much in what I'm doing. But it's still taken, it's nearly an hour just to do that one section of the folio. So whenever you see, I'm just saying this to the public, the non-crafting public, whenever you see that things are crafts for sale, please be aware of the amount of time and effort that goes into things. Hence, that's why often the prices are the prices they are. Oh no, hold on, I need to stick this. I think I need to stick this into this first, so let me just check I've got this. Where's my magnet? Ah, it's there. Right, so that needs to be at the top. Yeah. Right, so that's top. This is top as well. So I'm just going to put some glue on here. I'm also wondering whether just to pop a layer of card on the inside there. Right, and then I'm going to align this by looking at the corners, spaces that I have in the corners. And also the amount of space, the edges that I have here as well. Okay, and then when you think you've got it, rub. It takes me forever to pick up paper for my $1 million collection. The Countryside DSP is my upline lady favourite. She bought 7 packs in June. The Countryside. Oh, the blue. Is that the blue one, Gloria? The blue. I did that yesterday when I ordered 2 packs of the 1 horse open sleigh. Oh my goodness. Gloria says that she may have 2 packs too. Ooh, okay. Well, as Kylie Patucci says, love it, chop it. Pray silence while I align. Okay. I think that's fine. Whew. Why are you putting... What? Why are you putting the centerpiece? Do you mean where? Oh, why am I adding an extra piece? Oh, I'll show you why. Because I've got, these are attached here. So these are, it's 1 layer thicker than this section here. And so I thought if I just put glue there and push it down, eventually I'm going to have a sinkhole. So if I put a layer of card there, it just stops it all kind of squishing in on each other, because that's going to be, in the end, it's going to be like, what, 3 layers shorter than this outer section. Right, where's my outer bit? Okay. Oh, hold on. What's going on? Have I done that wrong? No, I haven't. Okay. Oh, I've just realised that that paper should have gone really round the other way. Never mind. I might stick something else on top of there as a decoration anyway. Like to make that extra special. That's fine. That will go well with the card kit I'm sending you. Oh, you're not talking to me. Taking time on this will have a good result. Oh, thank you, Christine. Right, so that then is just going to get stuck into that section there. And then, so that, as you can see, takes sort of half of that. And then I just need to make something to sit on the other side, which I'll probably do slightly not as deep as 1/2 inch, because that is sticking up above it a little bit. And once that's got photographs in it, that will probably get wider. So I'll probably just do something not as thick on this side. But now to stick it all in. I'll just strip that on there. Oh, I wish I'd remembered to cut that out. Or cut the corners out rather. Right. I'm going to stand up for this because I've got to get it right in the middle. Oh, helpfully the design kind of lines up. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I can feel the sinkhole. Yes, a lovely brag book. I don't know what yet, Mary. I'm just going to do something nice on that side. Yeah, I find this so satisfying doing this. I hope you're finding as much satisfaction watching. And then when the magnets align, it's so good. There we go. Yeah, so something on this side, not quite sure yet. So this is like a way to make a folio without pages, basically. So I don't know, could do a waterfall technique there, or I don't know, maybe like a half one. Maybe do a pop-up. Could do a pop-up on this section, maybe. There we go. Right, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Yeah, I'm half an hour longer than what I thought. Thank you, everybody. Hello, Sharon from Ohio. Oh, you've come to see the best bit, the final bit. So there we go. There we go. Ta-da! Oops. Ohio in the house. Ohio to you too. Would be nice to have baby photos as they grow and bring out for their 21st birthday. Oh, that's a good idea. Actually, we do have a baby birthday at church today, but I'm not sure if he'd appreciate the pink when he got to 21. Unless we just make it for, I could give it to the parents. They'd appreciate it. Because it doesn't really matter what colour the album is, does it? Or I just might make one for them anyway. A different colour. Right, well, let me know in the comments if this is the sort of thing that you'd like either a class on or some sort of tutorial on, because I'm always looking for tutorial ideas for me to increase my, what they call it, my income stream, to put it in a nice way. Yeah. Right. I'm going to say a nice goodbye. Although I better put my top back on. Sorry, I'm in this strappy top and it's not very, you know, not very televisual. I'm trying to find the right way to put my top on there. Is that inside? No, it's not inside out. Right. I look forward to making this one. A tutorial would be great. Oh, okay. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Glenna. Thank you, my admins. Right, have a great weekend, everybody. We're looking forward to. We're going to go to an open air theatre tomorrow to watch some Shakespeare. It's going to be wonderful. So I'll tell you all about it on Monday. Yeah, although I'm expecting a little rain. But thankfully, apparently where the tickets are that we're going to sit is undercover. So that'll be great. Not going to get too wet. So, right. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Good day. Good morning. Good evening, wherever you are. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed that. I know it's an hour long, me just watching me glue paper, but thank you for the company. Susan goes, when did you sneak in, Glenna? Oh, a while back she did. Susan, have you been taking notes? Maybe Susan was just taking notes. That's why she didn't notice. Oh, hello, Susan Z. Look, I even said that with an American accent. Z. Oh, good. Well, you've got all weekend to catch up, everybody. If you guys want to catch up with me, you can go watch that again and do that section. And then next week we'll look at doing the next wee bit. So that'd be fun. Right. Lovely to see you. Yes, do go and check out the... Excuse me. Get the yawn out of the way first. Go check out the clearance rack. There's some great papers, actually. Well, some reduced papers. I don't know what stock is like. I've not actually double checked today to see what's sold out and what's still in. But there were some good bargains earlier today. No notes this time. Oh, that's fine. Good timing. My morning class will start soon. Just waiting on them to arrive. Oh, have fun, Vicky. All right then. Take care, everyone. See you all soon. And yeah, have a great weekend. Bye.